That is the registration forms. The version
This morning to deliver the vote of thanks and to express something more exciting, an awards program which would be submitted their nominations. And I believe there were representatives from the Fiji Commerce and Employers. It's vitally important that when we talk about
Honorable Praveen Kumar Bala, Minister for Employment.
It gives me great pleasure to officiate at the opening ceremony of the 2019 National Conference on Occupational Health and Safety. Ladies and gentlemen, this provides an fitting end to our World Day for Safety and Health at Work 2019 celebrations. Please allow me to firstly acknowledge and commend the International Labour Organization, ILO, for their vision and commitment over the last 100 years. This has been achieved globally around the world on social justice and decent work. Ladies and gentlemen, before I proceed further, let me give some background on the context to the Fijian OHS. Fiji reformed its OHS legislation in the 1990s, resulting in the enactment of the Health and Safety at Work Act 1996. This was followed by the following legislation: the OHS Representatives and Committees Regulation 1997, Administration Regulation 1997, General Workplace Conditions Regulations 2003, and Diving Regulation 2006. Moreover, Fiji ratified the ILO Convention 155/1981 on Occupational Health and Safety on the 28th of May 2008. Currently, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the process towards ratifying Protocol 155 of 2002 as part of the Fiji's commitment to the ILO's 100 years anniversary this year. Ladies and gentlemen, this annual conference is a joint partnership event organized by the National Training and Productivity Center of the Fiji National University in collaboration with the International Labour Organization and my ministry. My ministry, with the support of the ILO, together with the tripartite partners, has been actively hosting the World Day for Safety and Health celebrations annually in the West, North, and Central Division. The NTPC in 2018 proposed to dedicate one of these events annually through a national conference. The Fiji First government strongly supported this idea, and we believe that April is also, as mentioned earlier on, the ideal time to have this national conference on occupational health and safety, because this is more or less in line, or it happens at the same time with the ILO's World Day for Safety and Health, which is officially marked around the globe on the 28th of April every year. I have been informed that the 2018 conference hosted a total of 163 participants. This resulted in robust discussion with very strong and positive feedback and recommendations from the speakers and participants. Ladies and gentlemen, the true mark of a conference is when it leads to a concrete actions. I am grateful to note that the launching of the Fiji Institute of Workplace Health and Safety later this morning is an outcome of the 2018 conference. Ladies and gentlemen, the theme for this year's conference is Safety and Health at the Heart of the Future of work. The theme has been adapted from the ILO's global theme for the World Day for the Safety and Health at Work. The demands of a complex, globalized world means that now more than ever, we must ensure OHS for all. With new technologies, shifting demographics, and the rise of new challenges from extreme weather events, we must anticipate new work-related safety and health risks. Ladies and gentlemen, no job, now or in future, should take away your safety, health, and well-being or your life. This is a principle very close to the Fijian government operation on OHS. And it is principle that we cannot and will not compromise. To compromise is to risk human lives. And human lives and wellness is something that we will not risk under any circumstances. The Fiji First government, under its watch, has ensured that compliance to OHS practice is closely followed. We can only prevent workplace injuries and illness if we have the foresight to understand what the new work hazards will be, and as mentioned earlier on by Mrs. Singh. And this requires understanding risk elements within the workplace and working proactively rather than reactively. The health and safety of workers in Fiji requires active worker participation in their implementation. It is, after all, in their interest to have a safe workplace. OHS audits prove that workplaces where there are active health and safety committees and proactive OHS management systems are healthier, safer, and more productive. With the theme of this year's 2019 World OHS Day, safety and health at the heart of the future of work, we should reflect on what we have done within our organization in building a positive safety culture at heart. In national occupational safety and health, culture is one in which the right to a safe and healthy working environment is respected at all levels. Where government, employers, and workers participate to secure a safe and healthy working environment. This, ladies and gentlemen, is achieved through a system of defined rights, responsibilities, and duties. The Fiji First government, through my ministry, has clearly put forward and defined this. And through our awareness and compliance units, we are ensuring a safer and more productive work environment. I must state at this point, all this involvement by government, workers, and industry builds a system where the highest priority is accorded to the principle of prevention. My ministry will continue to work with all its stakeholders that we all strive to reduce accidents in the workplace. Ladies and gentlemen, as mentioned earlier on, I'm also glad to note that this year, the scope of the conference has been expanded to include the National Safety Awards for Excellence in OHS. And I'm pleased to announce that this awards program will now be an annual feature of this conference. And I would like to congratulate in advance to all those winners. I mean, I don't know who are the winners are, but I would like to congratulate all those winners in advance. The key objective of this awards program is to promote a culture of safety and health at the workplace. The awards secretariat is the Fiji National University's National Training and Productivity Center. The awards nominations are screened by an independent panel. Let me make it very clear. The awards nominations are screened by an independent panel. This has expect representation from the employers, employees, government, ILO, and the newly formed Fiji Institute of Workplace Health and Safety. Ladies and gentlemen, today's conference will provide delegates to share and discuss concepts and issues related to issues of concern in OHS in Fiji. The focus of the conference, as I have outlined earlier on, will be on the OHS issues and risks that will result from the changing trends in the types of jobs, working conditions, and work environment of the future. I strongly encourage all of you to actively participate and contribute constructively to this conference. I thank you all for your patience and attention this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my privilege to declare the 2019 National Conference on Occupational Health and Safety open. Thank you and Vinaka.
Bala for officiating and formally opening the 2019 sports, Mr. Praveen Kumar Bala, the Director ILO Office for Pacific Islands, Mr. Dong Lin Lee, Acting Vice Chancellor of the Fiji National University, Professor